most people never build wealth, it's because they're using the wrong playbook. They're trying to go about this all wrong. On one side, you got a book that's called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It's a very classic book. It and on the other hand, you've got this other book called The Having. So that's about calm presence and feeling like you already have it. It's about abundance. So which one is right? Well, here's the truth. If you pick the wrong one, you either stay broke because nothing's coming your way, or you get rich and you still feel broke because you're always chasing. So today we're going to do a compare and contrast, and I'm going to show both of you how to combine both using, like a sleep well at night method, so you can build wealth and actually sleep well at night and be financially free. So most people are stuck in one of two traps. You got trap number one, the hustler. You're grinding, the nonstop. You're chasing money. You're stressed. You're anxious. You're always thinking, I need more. That's Think and Grow Rich. Taken way too far. Then you got trap number two, which is the dreamer. You're journaling. You got gratitude lists. You're manifesting, but no real action. And that's the having, misunderstood. And here's the dangerous part. Both people think they're right, but neither one is winning the game completely. And I'll show you, let me show you the books here, what I'm talking about. So right here, this is the books. You got Napoleon, Think and Grow Rich, very classic, and you got The Having. So Think and Grow Rich is when you read it and you get behind it. This book it's an execution machine. I mean, you just get out there and you have this burning desire, definitive purpose. You got persistence. You got massive action, and persistence always beats resistance. You get out there and just nail it every day. It teaches you how to win. But here's the problem: it operates only from this mindset of teaching you how to win. You're always chasing. Nothing is ever good enough, and you're always trying to build wealth, but you never find that peace. And that's what you should be searching for, as far as I'm concerned. Now, the having is more of an emotional control. The book kind of flips the script, kind of opposing thing, and it starts with wealth of how you feel right now. Like, are you feeling abundance? This whole law of attraction thing, appreciating what you have, being present, even when you're spending money. And here's the risk: if you stop here, you become passive. And by becoming passive, you feel good, but your bank account won't grow. It just doesn't come out of nowhere. You just can't sit on the couch and manifest money into your life. So now let's bring this into your world, because I don't really care about theory. I care about results you can use. You got to sleep well at night about this stuff. So when I've tried to combine both philosophies into a system that actually works. So if you were to align your sights, and this comes from Think and Grow Rich, you need a clear financial target, a defined outcome. You got to look down the sights, where you're coming, where you're going, and put a timeline. For example, I want to raise 2 million in private capital by September 1st. No fluff, no guessing. This is your target lock. This is what you're aiming at. Now, if you have the wealth state, if you think about the wealth state, like the having, this is where most people fail. Before you make that call, before you pitch an investor, you got to ask yourself, am I operating from scarcity or am I operating from having? Do I feel like I already have it? Because people buy into your feelings and how you are doing, because investors can feel it. Like, example, if I need this investor to say yes, like I need it, I have to have it. But in the having, it says, I have opportunities, I'm offering access, I'm not just asking for permission. There's a sense of neediness that is gone when you feel like you already have it. And that energy changes everything: your tone, your confidence, your ability to negotiate. It's kind of like this flow. You're in the zone and you're going. So action with intention. That's where Think and Grow Rich comes about, but with control. You don't panic. You're not desperate. You have a strategic action. You're like, hey, I got to make 150 conversations per week. How do you break that down? Right? You got 5 days, 15 people a day, follow-up systems, deal underwriting, capital raising meetings, making appointments. And this is where most people break. They either feel good but don't act, or they act like crazy and burn out, and now they feel desperate because they put all this work in. Do both. Eliminate the noise. This is your sleep well at night edge, because the world is really loud. You got news, you got market fear, you got the interest rates that aren't really relevant, but they are, but they're not. They always have the crashes coming crowd, excuse me. Noise creates volatility, and volatility kills good decisions. So what do? You go back, you look at your numbers, you look at your underwriting, you look at your product, your process. You decide that it's evidence driven. You look at all the evidence. And so how are you going to apply this? So let's talk real estate, because this is where this becomes real. So you're going to raise private money. The amateur is nervous, over explains, feels like they're asking for help, feels like they're being desperate. Now, if you're the true capital raiser, because I have a deal, it produces 15% and it's backed by real estate. Here are your numbers. Here's how you're going to be protected. You got a promissory note, you got recorded mortgage, you got insurance. There's no pressure. You're not desperate. That's the having part. But then go back to the Think and Grow Rich. You do the follow up, you track, and you close. That's Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich. That's all those giants did that. And here's the shift. Here's the mindset shift that changes everything. You don't chase money. You position yourself for money to choose you. And that only happens when you feel like you already have options. And you execute like your future doesn't depend on it. So here, let me be clear. Mindset alone will not make you rich. You can't just sit there and wish it and it'll show up. Hustle alone will not make you happy. But when you combine the control of emotional control and strategic execution, you become very dangerous in the marketplace. And you can enjoy all the stuff that you have made. So here's the takeaway. The having teaches you how to feel wealthy. The Think and Grow Rich teaches you how to become wealthy. And the Swan Method teaches you how to do both. So you can marry the two together, right? That's important. You want to build wealth, and you want to be able to sleep well at night and not have to worry about anything. So if you're serious about building wealth through real estate, earn double-digit returns backed by assets, doing a sleep well at night method way, just send me a message below. Let's have a conversation, because the difference between where you are and where you want to be is only one decision and one issue away and one deal away. Everybody have a great night. Have a great Wednesday. And I'll see you next week. Same channel, same time, same always. Everybody have a great night. See ya.